Good morning, BookTube. Lori here, Books, Ink, and Paper. I'm so excited that you're back, and today I have another first. Of course, all of these videos can be first for me, right? So I'm so new to this, but thanks again for all your support, comments, and encouragement. Today, I'm going to share with you my TBR for my very first Read-A-Thon that I will participate in. Now, if you don't know, a Read-A-Thon is a reading sprint that is sponsored by one or more people around a certain topic. You have a particular time to finish. You choose from a list of prompts and you read as much as you can in that Read-A-Thon time period. Some are 24 hours, some are a week, some are a month or longer. This particular Read-A-Thon is Contemporary-a-thon. Not something I would have guessed I would be participating in for my first. I don't read a lot of contemporary. Well, I guess I do in the sense if they're thrillers or mysteries, or I guess I do. But this is an intentional look at what I can read for Contemporary-a-thon 2019. It's hosted by, I have to write this down because there's so many people. It's hosted by Chelsea at Chelsea Darling Reads. It's hosted by Julie at Pages and Pens, Natasha at My Reading is Odd, and Melanie at Mel to the Yenny. I'll list their YouTube channels below. Take a look. They will also have a TBR. They will each have a challenge for you to participate in. There will be some Instagram posts, and I think there's a challenge involved there too. And the Instagram is at Contemporary-a-thon. So you can post what you're reading, what you're doing, what kind of tea you're having with the books you're reading, whatever you want to post on Instagram. But the goal is to read as many of these books within these prompts as you can in the 7 days. Now, do you have to read 7 novels? No. One of my books you're going to see will count as many prompts for this particular Read-A-Thon. You can even go off the Read-A-Thon prompts and read whatever you want for a week and just see how much you can get done in a week. There are no Read-A-Thon police that will come after you and say you didn't do this right, you're doing it wrong. That's not going to happen. So I hope you'll take a look, and if you don't do the Contemporary-a-thon, I hope you'll just follow along with me. I'll have a wrap-up video at the end of the week to share with you. It starts Monday, the 11th of February, and Sunday, the 17th of February. Again, that's a whole week. You can start at midnight on Monday and stay up all night if you want, or as I will probably do, read mostly during the evenings, during the week, and on the weekend. That's my hopes. So here are the 7 prompts and what I'm going to be reading in correlation to those 7 prompts. Number 1 is read the most recent contemporary you purchased or acquired. And for me, that's Jodi Picoult's Small Great Things. I got this at Barnes & Noble in December. Never read a Jodi Picoult. This will be my first, so I'm interested to see if I'm going to like them. If I do, there are a ton of them. She's a very prolific writer. This one follows an African-American nurse in Connecticut, I think, who is a labor and delivery nurse, and she begins to check on a newborn, and the family says that they want a white nurse and not a black nurse taking care of their baby, so she's taken off the baby's case. Later, though, the baby goes into distress, and so she has a choice of whether to treat the baby or not treat the baby, and the choice she makes has some consequence to it. That's not a win-win situation. So I'm interested to see how this plays out and to see if I like Jodi Picoult as a writer. Prompt number 2 is to read a book with blurple on the cover, a contemporary with blurple on the cover, which is blue or purple or blurple. And for that, this book will also serve that prompt because it has a blue and a purple square. It has more than one blue or purple square. So I'm going to pick this one for prompt number 2 as well. Prompt number 3 is to read a diverse contemporary, and for that prompt I have chosen Salvage the Bones by Jessamine Ward. This book has been on my shelf since it came out in 2011. I think she was here locally signing these books, but I did not get to meet her and have it signed. But Jessamine Ward does live nearby, and one day it would be just grand if we met and became fast friends. However, that has not happened yet. This one is set in a fictional town in Mississippi after or during a hurricane. It is one that I wanted to read, but it's a touchy subject for me because I live in South Mississippi and I was in a hurricane, Hurricane Katrina. We've been through many, but Katrina was probably the one that this is based on. I know a lot of people that have read it, and I'm ready to read it now. It took me a while to be able to read books about the hurricane, but I'm ready. So that's prompt number 3, which is to read a diverse contemporary. Prompt number 4 is to read a dark and emotionally hard-hitting contemporary. Surprise! Prompt number 4 could be fulfilled by reading this book as well. So this one book will serve for 3 of my prompts. And if I read all 5 of these books, I will have made it through all 7 prompts. I don't know if that's possible, but we're going to give it a shot. Number 5, the prompt is read a contemporary that you meant to read in 2018 but didn't. And that for me is Silver Linings Playbook. I got it at my library from the book sale, and it's by Matthew Quick. I have a friend who's read this one and another one of his and said that she's liked them. And I actually think I have another one by Matthew Quick somewhere in my library. So we'll see. I've seen the movie, so I kind of already know what's going to happen. It's one of my favorite movies, though, so I'm hoping the book is as good, if not better, than the movie, which typically they are for me. This follows a guy who has a mental illness. He's divorced. He's a bit obsessed with reuniting with his wife, and there's a restraining order against him, and he meets another girl, and she has a bit of a mental health issue as well, and they set about to on this quirky relationship. And I don't know how closely the movie adaptation follows the book, but I'm just excited. And if you've seen the movie and you like it, you know why. So I don't think this will take me too long. And I really did all year long. I looked at it in my bookshelf and said, oh, I need to read that. Oh, I need to read that. And I didn't. So that will definitely serve that prompt. So that's prompt number 5. Prompt number 6 is read a contemporary in a non-traditional format, and for that I'm choosing the audiobook version of The Silent Patient, which I think came out today or yesterday, by Alex Michaelides. It was on my list of top 9 books to read in 2019, so it will also help me to reach that goal in this year. But it's an audio, it's 8.5 hours. I feel like if I'm really diligent, I can finish that. I can begin it right away Monday morning and listen to it for a few hours in the morning. Those of you who know me know that I work for myself from home, so I don't drive a lot. And I don't think I have anything that will cause me to drive next week. So a lot of times I listen to audios when I drive, but I also have a Bluetooth I can listen while I cook or clean or get ready for work or whatever. So I feel like a couple hours a day will help me to finish that prompt, and I can speed it up so it won't maybe take quite so long. So that's prompt number 6. And number 7 is read a contemporary with some sort of picture on the spine. And for that, I chose Laura Child's The Tea-Berry Strangler. She was also on my list of top 10 mystery writers that I read often. It's a cozy mystery. They're set in Charleston. This one is actually set around an event that is a Dickensian evening that I guess is being held in Charleston, and of course someone is found dead. So the picture on the spine is a tiny little teapot with a flower arrangement around it, which is adorable. And these are just always fun, fast, and enjoyable for me. So she is my 7th read. So you can see, other than The Silent Patient, because that's an audio version, I'm going to read there are 4 of the 5 that I'm going to read this week that will serve for 7 prompts. Now you say, are you going to read all those books? I don't know. It would be a stretch for me. I would have to stay up late and get up early and really read at lunch, or I guess it's possible, but I'm not a particularly fast reader. It depends on the book and it depends on the topic. So we'll just see how it goes. And none of them are particularly large. The Jodi Picoult is the biggest one of all, so it could happen. It could not happen, but probably I'm going to devote most of my weekend on the 16th and 17th to the reading process. So I don't know, it'll be fun. It'll just be fun to try. It'll be a sprint, and I haven't ever done it before. So if you're participating in Contemporary-a-thon, comment and share your TBR below if you would. And as always, like, share, comment, subscribe. Great feeling I have in taking on this project this year, this new thing. You know, my one little word is enliven, and all of your comments, likes, and encouraging words are enlivening me, and actually making the videos is enlivening me too. So I can't wait to see how things go during Contemporary-a-thon. Again, all the information you need will be in the description below, the prompts, the people that are hosting, where you can find their videos, their TBRs. And if you just go to YouTube and search Contemporary-a-thon, you'll probably see TBRs from a lot of people. In the past, even if I didn't participate in a read-a-thon, watching the TBRs always gave me great ideas for books that I wanted to read. And so I hope maybe I have done that for you today. And if not, I hope that you will find a lot of other readers who are going to sprint through some amazing books that you might want on your list as well. Thanks so much. Enjoy your week if you choose to do it, and I'll talk to you soon. I'll have a wrap up after the Contemporary-a-thon ends, and you'll just get to see how I did. Talk soon. Thanks again. Bye-bye.